Life often feels like a waiting room. We pray, we hope, we plan. But sometimes the answers don't come when we expect them. The road ahead looks unclear and doubt creeps in. But my friend, let me tell you something. God's timing is never wrong. It is never late, never early, but always perfect. We live in a world of instant gratification. We want answers now, results today, and blessings without delay. But faith does not operate on human schedules. It moves according to a higher plan, one that we may not always understand in the moment. Have you ever looked back on a difficult season and realized that what once felt like a delay was actually divine preparation? Think of the seasons of life. There is a time to plant and a time to harvest. No farmer expects to reap a field of wheat the day after sowing the seeds. There is growth beneath the soil, unseen but necessary. And so it is with us. When we feel stuck, waiting, wondering why nothing is changing, perhaps God is working beneath the surface, strengthening our roots for what is to come. Consider the story of Joseph, sold into slavery by his own brothers, wrongfully imprisoned, forgotten by those he helped. His life seemed to be a series of delays and disappointments. But what Joseph did not see in those moments of suffering was that every trial was shaping him, positioning him for a greater purpose. When the time was right, he was elevated to a position of power, not just for his own sake, but to save many. The timing was not his own, but it was perfect. Waiting is not wasted. In the seasons of waiting, God is refining us. Maybe He is teaching us patience, trust, or humility. Maybe He is protecting us from something we are not yet ready to face. Maybe He is aligning events in ways that we cannot yet comprehend. But what do we do in the waiting? Do we sit in frustration? Do we let doubt overtake us? No, my friend, we trust. We walk in faith even when we do not see the path ahead. We lean into God's promises, knowing that His plans are for our good. And we remember that He has never failed before, and He will not fail now. Isaiah 40:31 says, "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint." Waiting on God does not weaken us, it strengthens us. It teaches us to rely on something greater than ourselves. And then one day, the breakthrough comes. The door opens. The prayer is answered. And in that moment we see why the wait was necessary. We understand that the struggles, the delays, the uncertainty, they were all part of a perfect plan. We realize that had things happened on our timeline, we would not have been ready to receive them. So if you are in a season of waiting, hold on. Keep the faith. Do not mistake silence for absence. God is working, moving, preparing. And when the time is right, when the season has reached its fullness, you will see the beauty of His perfect timing. Trust, my friend, for what is ahead is greater than what is behind. And when you look back, you will see that every moment, every delay, every unanswered prayer was leading you to something beyond what you could have imagined. God's timing is not just good, it is perfect.